This right here is the EKSATELECOM S30, an open-ear conduction true wireless headset that is primarily designed for truckers, delivery specialists and people working in office jobs who define calls as their primary job. They claim to feature 70 hours of battery runtime, up to 30 meters wireless connection via Bluetooth 5.3 and 99.9% environmental noise cancellation while calling. And they also have what EKSATELECOM calls tube-based technology, an enhancement that should in theory make your music sound fuller. EKSATELECOM was nice enough to send me a pair pre-market launch, and I tested them over the last 2 weeks in terms of calls with clients as well as occasionally while listening to music. But before we go into all the details and features, let's start with everything that actually comes in the box. And first off, the box is gigantic. This comes due to EKSA adding a hard shell traveling case for the S30, which is pretty nicely designed. And it has a ring around its neck for attaching it to your belt as an example, or your rucksack or something else. The inside is nicely designed as well and houses the charging case as well as the charging cable and the open earbuds. The case itself has two primary functions. First, and that's obviously the most obvious, is charging the earbuds while it's not in use. And the second one is the one-click function to power on, off or pair the earbuds to up to 2 of your devices. Press the orange button in the front once and the earbuds connect to your previously connected devices. The case is charged via USB-C and all in all makes a nice figure on your desktop while being in use. It's not too intrusive, but it can still be seen as a work tool nonetheless. Charging times are also pretty good, with every 5 minutes giving you 60 minutes of listening time. Now let's get to the earbuds. These are IPX5 rated, so they are good for splashes or light rain. They are also, as said before, Bluetooth 5.3 enabled, giving you a pretty normal wireless experience and connection ranges of up to 30 meters. As said before, with the charging cases, battery, these can have up to 70 hours of runtime. The earbuds themselves have 16 hours of listening time and 9 hours when using them primarily as a microphone. As mostly every other open earbud I've tested, these are very comfortable to wear since they don't insert themselves, obviously again, into your ear canal, but rather they lay on top. The ear hook design is nice, and even though they are much bigger in size than most of the others I tested, they aren't that heavy to begin with. I've worn them for 3 hours max, and after 3 hours I could slowly feel them creeping in terms of weight on the top of my ears. Let's quickly talk about the sound of the earbuds first, as well as then listen to them in a separate audio recording I prepared. Even though EKSATELECOM integrated 16.2mm drivers, as well as an algorithm they call tube-based technology, which should in theory brighten the highs and deepen the lows, the sound itself has the same problems that most other open earbuds have: flatness in most of its ranges. Listening to music is tolerable on these, but if you really want to delve into music while waiting on your next call or meeting, then you should switch to a dedicated earbud designed primarily for music consumption. I've recorded a small binaural recording for you to experience the sound of the S30. And after that we will take a look at the S30's primary function, the call quality and the environmental noise cancellation.
Seeing you in sundress season got me all up in my feelings for the old days, old days. I've got the summertime blues, thinking about you and me in the way that it used to be.
Now let's get into calls. The S30 have a dedicated tube microphone on its side that is used primarily for two functions. First, looking busy and important on the tram or the train, and second, making this actually come through by giving you the ability to sound clear in almost every situation you can be in. This is due to the built-in microphone, which can be raised from its backward position to the front, giving you very clear sound, and also the ability to mute your sound via the orange button on the front of the microphone. Now, this passage of the review has been recorded entirely with the S30, and as you may or may not see or hear, we are right now in the midst of a busy simulated office, and I'm pretty sure you can clearly understand what I'm saying. But let's fade in the noise around us to hear what the 99.9% ENC can actually do. It's pretty impressive to say the least, and the recording quality of the microphones, especially for business headset quality, is more than fine. So in terms of call quality and especially ENC, the S30 are really good and well worth their price tag of 160 euros. Now, the only negative I could find, which isn't really a negative but rather a given annoyance with open earbuds, is that the person you are calling isn't hearing the noisy environment, which is really good. But you clearly can, since these, predominantly due to the way open earbuds work, aren't able to filter out outside noises, but rather do the opposite. On one side, that's great that you are able to listen to what others have to say around you, but otherwise, I think you'll get my point. My conclusion on the EKSATELECOM S30 is pretty simple. If you are a lover of music, then I actually don't get why you've watched this video so far. If you are someone looking for a headset that is great and especially designed for your work environment in your busy office, in your delivery job, or your long days on the road, then I'd say this could be your next open earbud headset kinda hybrid. The mic quality and runtime are the primary standouts, and these work as promised by EKSATELECOM. As always, my name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. As always, my name is Leech and I'm off writing the next scripts. If you enjoyed this video, then make sure to subscribe to this channel. There are plenty more of this type of content and many other things available for you to watch. Have a great day, see you around, and goodbye.